So I'm doing a video on my lights. I get a lot of questions about them on different websites. My tanks have been featured on another gentleman's channel, 915 Mang. It's got quite a lot of views. So I'm doing this video to give people information about the lights and help others be able to purchase them for themselves. So these lights are no longer in production, unfortunately, on Amazon. So they do have other LED clamp lights. Just be careful of the shorter ones, or if not, you're going to have to install them in a canopy somehow or retrofit them. But essentially what you need to get is PAR 38 clamp lights. Look for a PAR 38 bulb fixture, and these have a on and off switch on the top, and it's just a regular 17 watt PAR 38 LED made by Cree. Now, the specification is the color temperature. They're 6500K bulbs in these lights, and that's going to be your optimum light for plants. Okay, so you can go on Amazon, you can go to Home Depot, you can go to Lowe's. Get creative, use your imagination, and I strung these cords up using zip ties and kind of ran them to the back, and they're set up on a timer, so they come on every day and they run for 9 hours and they shut off, and they're always in the on position. But the key here is really the bulb. I mean, everybody wants the fixtures, but the bulb is the important thing. They're Cree PAR 38 6500 Kelvin floodlights that are LED, and they're going to give you the same shimmer that Kessel has. And if you don't believe me about that, I'll show you. I have a Kessel in here. Okay, so we'll go in here into the living room. This light right here is, if the water's moving on the surface, it's going to agitate it and give it like a little disco ball effect. But same color temperature. So here's the difference. This light right here with everything was over $300. $300 for this one little light. Granted, it's a very nice light, and I chose to go with a more expensive setup in here in the living room to, because this is a show tank in my living room. I don't want to have a whole bunch of tanks in here. I just have this one and then the reef right over there. So what we'll do is do a comparison between the two, and I just wanted to show you that these actually kind of look better, if you ask me. And the thing is, these are 20 bucks. 20 bucks for each one of those bulbs, and the fixtures run 30 to 50 bucks. I got these for 40 or $50 a piece. I think it was like 40 bucks, but I found some online. And if anybody wants to message me where to find these particular fixtures, my email is kevin12083@gmail.com. I have a screenshot of one of the sellers that is carrying these fixtures right now that I diligently look for Danny on here, one of my subscribers. I tried to find the fixtures for him, and I found someone who was selling them. So it's not just one people that carry them, but the person that I bought them for, they quit carrying them. And I guess after all these videos, people are really gonna want to use them because they're pretty cool. I mean, to be able to do your tanks and have the same effect and the same look as a $300 light for 20 plus 40 bucks for 60 bucks, for one. So 60, 120, 180, and that's 5 years of life. And then on these lights, so $180. Whereas this crappy light fixture right here, well, it's not that crappy, but it was 120 bucks for this little strip light. And it's not going to grow anything but Anubis and some other plants. But if you buy these bulbs and grab pick up those bulbs, they're going to grow any damn thing you want. They also make these PAR 38s and reef lights, where you got the blues, the nano blues, the purples, the violets, the greens and reds, in the whites and in the fixture, and they're like 70 bucks for that bulb. So you could get away doing like a 40-gallon tank for cheap. So that's my advice. Anybody asking questions on how to get these bulbs, how to get the light fixtures, go on Amazon, go to Lowe's, go to Home Depot, look up PAR 38 clamp lights, and the most important thing is you get the correct bulb, not the fixture, the bulb. And also, you know, it also would help to get, you know, the fixture that, you know, would be best suited for the tank. I mean, I could spread that out and, you know, it'll give me a little bit of spread, but not like raising them up that high up in the air. It's going to give you a better effect. But, you know, you could always build a canopy or something to retrofit your lights. You're just going to have to get creative. I mean, this started out as like a project. You know, these tanks started out as a project. And the setup to these tanks simultaneously was pretty expensive. And if I went with quality lighting, you know, there would have been no way in hell I could have done the plants and the fish and everything else in here. That would have been impossible. So I just got creative. So that's, you know, my explanation on the lights. And, you know, my advice, you know, hunt them down on Amazon for the light bulbs that I got. Just make sure that the Cree brand, those are the same light bulbs that I got. If you get PAR 38 6500 LED floodlights from another brand, it may not look quite the same. I've had no problems with all these fixtures and no problems with all these light bulbs. None of them went out on me, and they've been holding up for going on over 2 months strong. All right, so that's it for my lighting. Just wanted to answer some few questions, and now I can just refer people to the videos if they have any more questions. All right, good luck to you guys. Peace.